got spray foam, we got wood, we got branches, and we got this nice big enclosure. Let's build a bioactive enclosure. Let's get it. You already know, I'm Rick from the Law Service, Human Service Center. And yes, it's finally time to build this bioactive enclosure. I mean, I know I've been talking about it for a while now, but yes, it's for our yearling Savannah monitor, Littlefoot. Finally getting upgrades he or she deserves. And this is what we're going to put around. It's not a huge upgrade, but it's an upgrade nonetheless. This is 3 foot by, I don't know, 3 by 2 by 2, something like that. It's bigger than what it was in. Next goes into a grow tent. And now I'm probably going to build something for them from there. But today we're doing a bioactive enclosure. Right now we are going to do the background. So, we got some spray foam. We got a bunch of cord. We got some branches. We got a whole box of stuff over here. Let me get this thing on its back, and let me get the spray. Alright, so pretty much, this is kind of what the background is going to include in the beginning. The first piece in the back, got to be side by side, like one side at a time. Up a little higher than I would have liked it to have been. But before we do any of that, we're going to use some good old silicone and put some silicone all around the back just to give it a little more surface area for it to stick to. And what other people told me, when you do a glass terrarium like this, the spray foam tends to come off over time with all the humidity and stuff that it has to put up with. You know, this ain't going to be a super humid tank. It's always going to be humid. So, this is just a pull right along the back. Ain't no rhyme or reason to this. This is just extra surface area. Just going to get silicone all right along the back here. So, it gives it extra surface area to stick to. You never see this, so it really doesn't matter how it looks at all. Alright, I think that'll do. And next, we will grab a can of our spray foam. Shake this stuff up really well. And we're going to get our pieces back in place where we want them, so we know exactly where we're going with them. We're going to spray these on first. Here. Just going to get it up over here. I really wish I would have dropped this down a little before I did this, but really set up. It's kind of late. I want to get this done. So here we are. This stuff sets up pretty quick. If we get this down, we're going to go with the method where we're going to put a coconut cord and some moss right down into the background. We're not going to go with the method where you trim everything and all that. It's a way quicker method, way easier method. To be honest, it just makes a lot more sense to be doing it this way to me. Everybody has their own opinion. This is all opinion to this. You like it the other way, you've done it that way too. There's a lot of unnecessary time. And get a little more artistic with it that way. I think this works just as well. I was going to put my branches in before I sprayed this, but I'm just going to get this back on and then we're going to do the branches. Another afterwards, after the whole back is on there. So, with this too, I don't know what Sorry, it's very loud, as you see. There really ain't no rhyme or reason either. It's all gonna expand anyway, so you just wanna get it on there right now. It will all expand, so get these pieces in, pressed in, get them locked into place first. Before we do the rest, that we're going to have to put the cord for it in the more form. Not going to get in that way. Wow, that came right out quick. Good, I got a couple of hands. I'm definitely going to need more than I thought. Alright, let's get this thing finished. Let's get this bad boy finished. This stuff is really coming out. Alright, for the most part, we got most of what we need to do done. Now, before this dries, you want to get the sphagnum moss to spread all out, all over it. Again, there's no real artistic way to do this. You start spreading this stuff out all over, and it will stick into the foam where it cures. It takes a couple minutes to cure, not a ton of time. You don't want it to be super slow with this. And now we just get our dirt, our coconut core, which is dirt basically. Same thing, our substrate is made out of that you use for most bull pythons. This is a bull python keeper. A lot of reptile keepers use this stuff. Get it covered really, really good. Oh, and this stuff, you need this stuff completely dry. If it's not dry, it will not stick. I made that mistake of not having it completely dry before. It did not stick for me. And boy, was I made. But really, for the most part, we are done. Give it a little much there, but a little more on there. Give it a little pat. See if it gets in deeper with some of it. I won't press too hard because, like you see, I did that and kind of messed it up a little bit. But just give it a little pat down. Now, that's off the rope, and that's what we're going to do tonight. Alright, so right now, that's all I'm doing tonight. That's not all you're going to see in this video. In this video, you're going to see the whole background complete. Give you a little quick snapshot of what I've done so far. Compare this to what this thing looks like in the end. It might look like nothing now, but it's going to look like $1 million in the end, I promise. Quick little view through here. Looks like nothing, right? Wait till you see what it looks like in a couple minutes. And it's all dead and done. See y'all in a second to show you what this looks like in the morning. What's up, y'all? Back. It's been a couple days. First and foremost, I just want to say, man, I know this project got pushed off 1,000,000 times. I got a lot of things going on in my personal life. My mom just got out of the hospital. She needs care 24 hours a day. She's going to be alright. She's pulling through. She is going to be just fine in the long run. So, God bless her. It's an fact, but she needs a lot of help. So, things get put to the side, and one being this project. That's why a video didn't come out last week. I got time to take care of the animals, but things like this had to get put to the side. But today we're at the point where we're about to stand this up because we already did the background, the first background, and we're going to stand it up and see what it actually came out like. When after the first night, after 24 hours, you let it dry. You got to stand it up, let the dirt come off of it, and see what it actually looks like, see what's stuck. In this process, you're not guaranteed that really everything will stick. So, with that being said, let's get straight to that so that we can get to doing another side here today. At least one side, maybe two. What I can see, it looks like everything came out pretty good. Guess I'm really not going to be able to see the real extent of it. Spray down with some water or vacuum it all up. For the most part though, it looks like everything is sticking, which is good. It's a big plus. We definitely want that. We want everything to be sticking to it. Some spots ain't going to stick. It's not a foolproof plan, but I will go back later on after I'm done all the sides, and I will take some silicone and some moss and patch up them specific areas. It actually gives it some more accents, some more different highlights, some different looks. Everything in nature don't look exactly the same, so you're going to have a bunch of different looks. So I actually think that ends up working out for the best. For the most part, it looks like a lot of it's stuck. It's not a foolproof plan, like I said, but got all this extra dirt down there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scoop that up, get that out the way, so we can set up and spray side two. Now let's put down some foam. Alright, well, we got foam down. One way or another, it is down. Let's get some sphagnum off down. Just sprinkle some of this every which way we can. Very generous with this. You're going to clean it all up later. I personally reused the stuff that I cleaned up. There ain't nothing wrong with it. So some of that stuff that I cleaned off is actually in this handful that I'm throwing right now. I have a whole big brick of it, but why waste it if I don't have to? Just my opinion, and you know that's what you're going to get, is some tips on how to save some money doing this hobby on this channel. So I know some of the people that have been watching a little while expect that. I hope that's one of the reasons you come. But with that being said, we got another part done. I'm going to try and get the last part done tonight. I'm going to let this cure for a couple hours, and I think I'm going to flip this thing over and do the other side tonight. So, see you in a few. Alright, y'all, let's go. Third and final side here. On the second side, I forgot to put the caulk. So, at least it happened on a small side. I mean, the silicone. At least it happened on a small side. I ain't all that worried about it. The silicone, they say, will keep it from separating. As far as having too much moisture, sometimes the spray foam will separate from the glass. So it just gives it a better surface, more surface area for the spray foam to stick to. After this side, we will finally be getting to the actual hardscape. On this one here, I'm going to be adding a piece. I'm going to be turning a piece into a kind of a shelf. So, see how that turns out. Alright, now we're on to our last can. Gotta waste some time like that. Let's get a little bit on this last can going. I'm seeing I look pretty happy with. This will turn into some sort of a shelf. This guy to sit on, lay on, relax on. I'm just giving it some extra to stick to right there. Let's get our sphagnum moss and our dirt going on here. Oh, I do not have my gloves on. Great. Just great. So far, I'm liking how it's turning out. All three sides, all two sides. I don't know how this one's turning out yet. My wife had given me the idea for this ledge here. I've thought of something similar before. I was kind of going to save it for when I do the leopard geckos enclosure, but since she suggested it, and this is one of our favorite animals, I said, why not? Go for it. I was going to put it in under the basket spot originally, but then I thought I didn't want it to block none of the heat from the basket rock. So I figured, let's get it over here on the cool side. And just for GP, get some of it in that side, and that is all she wrote. So I'll pick this up, show you what it looks like tomorrow, and then we will be adding some hardscape. For now, that's all she wrote. See y'all in the morning. Alright, yo, what's up, man? We got this spray foam part of this background on. I'm going to be getting to the hardscape almost directly after this, because that will not be in that video. That's going to be in the next video. You want to have it. Subscribe, hit that little bell, keep your eyes tuned to catch that video. I promise you that it's coming soon. But as of right now, we got the spray foam part finished, and we're ready to move on. I'll show y'all exactly what it looks like. I think it looks pretty good all in all. It's pretty quick, pretty cheap, pretty easy way to do a very, very nice enclosure. The enclosure looks very naturalistic. There's some white spots you can see in there that the spray foam doesn't cover, but as I said before in this video, I'm pretty sure I will be going back over everything and finding the little spots that's messed up out and covering them with more. But that's not nothing to worry about. It's a lot easier to do this right. It's pretty much the same exact results for the most part. And that little ledge there, that little shelf, whatever you want to call it, came out looking pretty good. Glad I did it. Glad I took my wife's advice. But once I get the hard staging on here, it's going to be incredible. Promise you that. Just stay tuned. Won't regret it. The series is going to be fire. That being said, man, do me a favor. Right? Promise. subscribe, help me grow this channel. Catch y'all next time. Those